Yo, what up, y'all? Terry Warfield. Yo, I hope you're having a good day so far, wherever it is you at. If this is your first time on my channel, a big fat welcome to you. And if you're part of the fam, you're part of the squad, you came back, welcome back. Make sure you drop a hashtag up in here, just so I know you're up in the comments. Before we get started, y'all know I got to do a quick family check. Currently, we are at, hold up, I got YouTube Studio open. 8,975 of us in the squad, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We are so close to 10K. Let's keep this going. My apologies in advance for the fire detector. I need to change that battery. Secondly, my apologies in advance for this face. I gotta wear a hat because I look like a moose. I ain't had a haircut in almost 2 months, man. But anyways, I'm thinking about copping an iPad Pro, right? But I'm so confused, man. I don't know if I should get the 11-inch or I don't know if I should get the 12.9-inch. I'm so confused, man. I watched a ton of videos, but I think I might know 2 people that can help. I need to phone a friend. Hold up, let me call somebody.
Hello?
Hello?
Who this?
Terry.
Terry Warfield, player. Put the protein shakes down, player. I'll troll it. What's good, G?
Man, I need to know if I need to get that 11-inch or that 12.9-inch iPad Pro.
What? That ain't even a question, player. As a faithful user of the 11-inch iPad Pro 2020, player, I'm telling you to roll with the 11-inch. Hey, nah, but real talk, though. I'm gonna tell you like this, bruh. I thought by not getting 12.9-inch, I would miss out. But honestly, the 11-inch is nice, portable size and so forth, you know what I mean? Go get you one, player. Oh, and Terry, one more thing, player. If you don't choose Team 11-inch iPad Pro, don't talk to me.
What an idiot, man. Yo, let me call C-Kid Tech and see what he got to say.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's crazy out here. Hey, let me hit you right back. My guy Terry hit me up.
Hello?
Hey, what up, bro? What you on?
Man, I know you got that 12.9-inch iPad Pro. CJ said that I should get the 11-inch, man. I'm so confused.
Bro, you better stop playing and get that 12.9-inch iPad Pro. You like one of the smallest dudes on YouTube. You about to be walking around here with a tiny 11-inch iPad Pro? Bro, it's all about the big screens out here. Get the 12.9-inch iPad Pro and stop playing. It's about to be out here looking like Georgia Bison Man. Man, stop playing.
Idiots, man. Okay, I gotta be honest. That was just a little skit. Shout out to CJ Notes Tech and C-Kid Tech. I already got an iPad Pro. It's right here. And I opted for the 11-inch over the 12.9-inch. But I gotta tell you why, right? So before I get to why I picked the size, I want to talk about why I got an iPad Pro in the first place. I also want to talk about why I picked the 2020 over 2018, and ultimately why I picked the 11-inch over 12.9-inch. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. First thing is first, why did I even get an iPad Pro? Let me say this first. This was absolutely a want and not a need, not a necessity, and honestly, I didn't have the money laying around for it. I had to sell something to get it. So if I wasn't able to sell something to come up with it, I probably wouldn't have bought it because I already own a 15-inch MacBook Pro. First of all, I went from a 13-inch MacBook Pro to another 13-inch MacBook Pro to ultimately a 15-inch MacBook Pro. And the 13-inch is perfect for like portability, but where it sucks at is power. And I know you can spec a 13-inch MacBook Pro out if you want to spend $3,000, that is, or you can get a 15-inch, which is still considerably portable, plus has way more power, right? And let me say this, yeah, these are first world problems, man. Do y'all remember how big laptops used to be? The 15-inch MacBook Pro is big by today's standard. That's what I'm gonna say. Now, I didn't think it was gonna be a big difference going from a 13-inch to a 15-inch until I got the 15-inch to the house. And man, is it a difference. Just having it on your lap, number one, it's gonna burn the shit out of you. I just gotta throw that out there. Number two, it is a much bigger machine than the 13-inch is. So I typically leave it docked because it is a bigger, substantial machine and it's not really comfortable to have sitting on your lap, which is why I ultimately wanted something smaller. Now, the iPad Pro since 2018 have been hugely powerful, man. I've seen a ton of videos. I've watched people edit full videos in LumaFusion. I've watched people live stream with them. I've watched people edit photos and all types of stuff. So I started to think to myself, like, what if I could have this tablet that I'm able to do a lot of this stuff I can on my MacBook Pro, not replace it, but a lot of this stuff so I don't have to whip out my 15-inch MacBook Pro all the time. It would be dope to have something smaller that's powerful enough to do some of those tasks that I needed to do. I ain't looking to replace my MacBook Pro, and that's a question that everybody needs to ask themselves. Is this gonna be a primary device or a secondary device that's gonna drive the rest of your decisions? Now let's move on. Why did I choose a 2020 over a 2018? Well, number one, FOMO, okay? Fear of missing out. Devin and CJ, I'm just being honest, got the 2021. There's no way I'm about to jump into the iPad waters and then go with the 2018. Now, some of y'all are gonna smack me and be like, yo, Terry, you wasted your money because the 2020 is not that much more powerful than the 2018. Yes, I understand that. It is marginally more powerful. Better camera, one more core activated, more default RAM, better microphones. That's essentially all we get, right? Plus LiDAR, which nobody cares about that. But the reason why I wasn't about to get a 2018 when I got to spend $700, $800, $900 because I can get a new one for $800. So why would I get a used one? Now, I'm gonna be honest. I was totally prepared when I got the Micro Center to possibly get a 2018 if the deal was right. However, when I got there, well, I should say on the way there, right, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I'm about to get this, and I know me, and I know how I operate, right? If I would have got a 2018, I would have got it back home, and I would have came up with every reason why it was inferior to the 2020, even though technically it's not. So that's why when I got to Micro Center, the 2018, they did have some in stock, was automatically out the question, and I only wanted the 2020. CJ Knows Tech made a very good point in his video. If I'm gonna spend the money, why would I spend it on something that's at the end of its product cycle? Boy, does that make sense. Now, Everyday Dad and Chad Christian think that the 2018 is a better value. So I would say if you're getting in the iPad for the first time, absolutely go with the 2020. If you got a 2018, it ain't worth upgrading to the 2020 model. Anyways, lastly, why did I pick the 11-inch over the 12.9-inch? And this is probably what you came here for, right? So here's my thought process. I love my MacBook Pro, as I said before. Even with it being 15 inches, it's not that huge of a machine, but it's bigger than I would like, right? So here I am in Micro Center with a mask on, with a bandana over the mask and a scarf over the bandana, being super extra, holding the iPad 11-inch and the iPad 12.9-inch because they had them both on display. And here's what I immediately noticed, man. The 11-inch iPad Pro was much more tablet-like. The 12.9-inch was much more like it was almost like a half of a laptop, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's a question that you need to ask yourself. What is gonna be the end goal? What's the purpose? Are you getting it as a primary device? Like, is this gonna be your only thing that you're editing on? You're editing your videos on it, your photos, you're doing everything on the iPad Pro. Then I think the 12.9 makes more sense. But for me, I already got two big displays. I got a 15-inch MacBook Pro and a 34-inch ultra wide literally sitting right in my damn face. Why do I need to add another bigger screen to the mix? If the idea was for me to get something more portable that I could still do a lot of these tasks on my lap on the couch, or when I gotta travel, saving me from taking my MacBook Pro and having something super small that's super powerful. However, it is not a laptop replacement, not for me at least. This is not replacing my MacBook Pro. It can't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make a whole video on why this can't replace my MacBook Pro. Even with LumaFusion, even with all the dope apps, no. iPad OS is not ready to replace Mac OS, at least for me. I know for some people, it may be more than enough. For me being a power user, a power computer user, this is not gonna replace it. However, it is dope to have something powerful with a big screen that's easy to use, fun to use, and a small form factor. But anyways, I hope this made your decision a little bit easier if you are considering buying one, and I hope it helped you justify your 11-inch if you got one. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. You got an iPad? Are you thinking about an iPad? Which size do you prefer or think you would prefer, in which year, 2018 or 2020? I'm curious to hear y'all thoughts. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you like, drop comments, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. I cannot grow without your help. So that's all I got for you. Peace and chicken grease. I'm out, Terry Warfield. Peace.